how to be called like Slavic girls, and how to finally fall in love with yourself. I think these two topics, they have a lot in common, and I would love to share with you my rules, my tips, and yeah, let's talk about it. But first, let's make matcha. It's 5 p.m. in New York. I'm drinking my third matcha because I have a lot to finish to do today. Okay, first of all, look at the volume. I've tried some new hair care products and I'm obsessed. I promised you to make a hair care video soon, and I do keep my promises, so I will be done with testing and I will share with you very soon. Okay, some hot water. Actually, I need to get the new whisk because this one, it's like been through life and ready to retire. Love my matcha, and I don't drink any coffee and I don't eat any sugar. I wasn't like that all the time before I ate a lot of sugar and I was drinking a lot of coffee. But when I started to learn about beauty and glow up tips and tricks, I realized I don't need that sugar and I don't need that much of caffeine. I already filmed the first part, how to be called like a Slavic girl, but I wanna add, I'm called not because I wanna be mean, I'm called because I love, I respect myself, I have boundaries, and I want to have the best life and I want to have less stress. Remember, you don't need high cortisol because it will lead to overeating and it will lead to problems with your skin. That's why we're staying cold and we're loving ourselves, and yeah, we're glowing from inside out. Are you ready to listen to some Russian wisdom? Yeah? Okay. You know, when I moved to US, I really tried to change my personality. I really tried to become a different person, not to be like a stereotypical Russian person. I thought that all of my problems, it's because I have this Russian attitude. I have cold face, RBF face, and I need to change it. You know, I live in Los Angeles for the first 5 years, and people there, they super friendly, they super open, they love, enjoy the small talk, they oversharing, they smiling again all the time. And like, I was like, oh my god, it's so different from the people in Russia. I should try it. At first, I thought it works because, like, you know, I've attracted some people. I always try to be available. It's like trying to put a smile on my face, even on the days when I didn't feel like that. Yeah, at first it worked, but no, I've got betrayed so many times. I became friends with the wrong people, and I feel like I became so fake, and by trying to be someone else, I completely ruined my personality, if I can say so. Yeah, my confidence and my self-love, because again, when you pretend to be someone else, you're not doing any good to you. You always have to stay true to yourself. That's why I want to share today how to be called like a Slavic girl. I just noticed that I can improve my lipstick. What do you think? Good? Kylie Cosmetics. Yeah, I know, you like it. I've always been told, and it's like very popular stereotype, that Slavic girl, Eastern European girls, they rude, they mean, they cold. First of all, I don't think it's anything bad in that, but also we are not mean, we are not rude, we just real, period. You know, in my culture, I learned from a young age, words are hollow, action speaks. And what I mean by that, you know, you can listen to any sweet words, but it doesn't mean that person really gonna help you in real life and really gonna do something for you, because words are nothing. You really have to pay attention to the action and what the person actually do for you. You know, we help when it matters, we stay super warm to our family, to our close friends, to, you know, our circle. We keep the promises, and if you promise something, it's very, very important to keep your promise. I grew up with this mindset, I think, in my opinion, it's the best mindset. We don't perform friendliness, we don't perform friendship. If you're my friend, I'm gonna do everything for you. Missy. If I promised you something, I'm gonna keep my promise no matter what. It's what I really value, and it's what the most important compared to, oh my god, I didn't give you a smile, or I didn't have a small talk with you. I grew up learning that your energy is sacred and not everyone deserves it. Don't give easy access to our hearts, because first you need to build the trust, you need to earn the trust, and only after that you can open up. Do it for yourself. You do it because you love and respect yourself, and you have boundaries, and also you don't want to get hurt. And I think it's so important that you pay attention to that, instead of trying to please someone else, instead of trying to feed in a certain standards how to be nice or how to fake smile. No, I would rather live my life the way I want to live than trying to please people around me, because I've tried that, and in the end I've got betrayed, my heart was broken, I lost any respect and self-love. I stopped loving myself. I've learned that lesson many times. Not everyone deserves your softness. Some wisdom from my Slavic mom. First, she taught me you should keep your head high and your standards higher. She also taught me help when it matters and never ever fake it. In my culture, it was never a goal trying to be nice, especially fake nice. Your goal, my goal was always you need to be real, and you need to respect yourself and choose yourself and stay true to yourself. It will bring you somewhere, it will give you the results. For sure you will be confident, and for sure it's the way how to start loving yourself. Cold face, warm soul, rare access. That's for sure sounds powerful. And again, I'm not cold, I just don't perform. Slavic girls, they don't try to be liked or loved by everyone. They respect themselves first, and it's what I came back to. It's impossible to be loved by everyone. It's impossible to be liked by everyone, and you spend so much energy to try to prove that you're good enough. You spend so much of your potential to show people how amazing you are. It all goes to waste, and you need to put that effort, that potential in achieving your goal, and staying true to yourself and loving yourself and choosing who you treat soft and nice, and not trying to please everyone, because again, it didn't lead me anywhere, and I don't think it led anyone. Not trying to act a certain way to be liked by people around me. Speaking from the experience, being cold, it's not about being mean, it's about protecting yourself, protecting your peace, and protecting your softness. Walk like you own the street, and it's not because you try to show something or to prove something, it's just because you feel confident enough, you feel at peace, and you feel grounded. I don't fake smile anymore. I don't explain anything to anyone. I don't laugh when I don't feel like it's funny, and I don't try to please people. It helped me with my energy level, it helped me with my confidence, it helped me with loving and respecting myself more. And it helped me to keep the right people around me. That's why I talk with you today about it, and that's why I try to share my experience, because that was honestly a life-changing. It's not because I don't care. It's because I care about my own feelings, first of all, than, being liked by someone. For sure, of course, I have days when I feel uncomfortable, when I feel like, oh my god, I didn't give the first good impression. What will I do? I will call my mom, and she always has something to say, and she would say to me, what's meant for you, it's gonna happen. The most important part, the most important thing, you stayed true to yourself, you stayed real, you stayed honest. If that person didn't take you, didn't realize that you just being a real human being and you just sharing your opinion and your thoughts, it's not meant for you to be friends or to work with them or like, you know, have a romantic relationship. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you need to always project when you're in a bad mood, or you need to kind of show your feelings, or you shouldn't control yourself. No, it's not about that. It's about like, you know, when you have this inner feeling that, okay, it's not for me, I don't want to perform, I don't want to act like another person, you're just gonna leave. You're just gonna say what's on your mind, and that's it. It will help you so much in your life. That will bring the moments you would really enjoy, instead of, you know, putting yourself in a situation when later you're like, oh my god, how did that happen? Why I ended up with these people around me? Why I ended up in this situation? So choose wisely, be real, and you know, only the good stuff is gonna happen. This is such a Slavic core phrase I really love. Keep your circle small, but your standards high. Quality over quantity in everything, especially friendship. I would rather sit in silence with my 2, 3, 5 friends than fake love at some random party around 10, 20 people who don't even know me. That's it. Develop self-awareness, and it's not because you want to learn how to be cold. No, it will help you so much in your life. It will help you with a self-love, with a confidence, with relationship, with people around you, with your relationship with yourself. When you understand yourself, people cannot control you anymore. You stop reacting, you stop pleasing, and you simply enjoying being your true self, being in control of your life. And honestly, when I noticed this change in my behavior, it was an amazing experience, because again, I used to suffer a lot when people was like, you know, trying to control me and trying to manage my emotions, because I didn't pay attention to my triggers. I tried to refuse that something can trigger me. It was a mistake, because we all have something what's gonna trigger us. We all have, you know, some insecurities or things which we don't like. So yeah, do the inner work. Try to really work on a self-acceptance and self-awareness. I hope I pronounced it right. And yeah, your life will get so much better. Always choose yourself. Invest in your health and appearance. I said it before and I will always say it, because that is very important when you're choosing yourself first. And maybe some people will say, oh my god, you're self-obsessed. Okay, I'm self-obsessed, but I know for sure, I know for a fact that no one will come and save me, no one will help me, and no one will try to make me the better version of myself. Only I can do that, and it's only my responsibilities. And yes, that's why I really do love to invest in my appearance, in my health, in my wellness, and yeah, in my routine. My mom would always remind me, you have to eat clean, you have to work out, you have to have enough sleep, you have to put and use only the best products, the best ingredients, and you do it not for a man, not for Instagram, not for other people. You do it for yourself, and it's 100% gonna pay off. Because when you do the small changes in your routine, when you're choosing only the best for yourself, when you actually taking care of yourself, you're boosting your confidence, and you really helping you love yourself. Because without that, it's not gonna happen. I would never believe that person who eats junk food, who doesn't work out, who doesn't pay attention to the ingredients, and like, you know, just don't care, they love themselves. No, like, I don't believe that. I've been there, and I was at my lowest when I didn't work out, when I didn't eat right, when I was going to sleep at 3 a.m. And you know, guys, I had no love to myself, I had no confidence, and I was just lost. That's why I do promote now healthy eating, I do promote now choosing yourself, and I do promote being real. If someone will call it cold, okay, you call it cold, but I call it real. You don't need to become someone else to be seen or to be loved or to be liked. You simply need to come back to your true self, and it will help you to build the life of your dreams. Because again, you cannot fake your personality your whole life. same with nutrition. You cannot count calories your whole life. You cannot be on a diet your whole life. You need to understand, the more real you are, the more real your life is. And I feel like that is so beautiful and that is so rare. And yeah, I know it's not that common to meet real people in the modern world, but again, I'm so grateful for my friends, for the family, and it's about everything: your work, your friendship, your partner. Yeah, you attract what you are. Another saying I really love. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I was helpful. I hope I inspired you. I think next video is gonna be makeup or cooking. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and I love you all. Bye. What do you think about the video? Good? Did you like it? Сейчас кушать пойдем. Let's go eat. Кушать. Пошли кушать. Идем. Иди-ка.